even know if it's readable. So what?
That's an NPC.
It's O'Brien.
Yeah, he's
But his eyes are weird.
His forehead's really weird. Yeah.
What I like is if you
He
look.
kind of looks like that in real life. So.
If you look right here. Remember, objects in mirror.
Oh yeah.
Remember, a lot of those would have jokes on them because you couldn't actually read them on the show.
Sure.
And like, I got tired of reading them after a bit. Do not remove panel without authorization of the chief engineer. Drain to stop this crazy thing. My God, those bastards killed Kenny.
You go after Miles. I want to see. Yeah, that's him. All right.
His eyes. His
beady little eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Miles' forehead. That's what he's got.
So, what deck do we want to start with?
I don't care. Whichever one, man.
Just
start at the bottom.
Start all the way at the bottom?
Yeah, let's start on engineering.
Okay. I gotta watch this because if those stop moving for too long, it means that the game glitched and the turbo lift actually isn't going anywhere. I have to reset it. It's tearing on the.
It's tearing.
Yeah. Only at the top though. This has had some of the worst screen tearing I've ever used.
Why is it tearing off?
The frame rate's a little low. That's probably part of it. Turn the anti-aliasing down.
Your foliage density is epic. What is that supposed to mean? Like if you run into a plant?
There are plants, yes.
Epic? Yeah. I see now that epic's the thing on all these, but
well, because they can handle it.
It's just funny to think about.
No?
Man, look at that plant. That's epic. You only have one cat, right?
Yeah.
You're the same one. Okay, cool.
Here, if I can remember what button next to what.
You are a stout girl.
Okay, I forgot what button next to what. Interact is that.
Come over here. Come over here. I think you're allowed up here, huh?
Yeah. Okay, I could have sworn I could open that bookcase.
What do you feed this thing? Other cats?
So, you remember how I was telling you I discovered I shouldn't be allowed in engineering? Because I was fooling around and this happened. I like how
Warning, warp core breach in 30 seconds. Warning, warp core breach in 20 seconds. Warning, warp core breach in 10 seconds. Warning, warp core breach in 5 seconds. Warp core breach imminent.
Is that the end of the tour?
yeah, you start back in the transporter.
Is that the only place you can kill yourself?
Yes. Oh, that's really disappointing though. Although you can't pick up a phaser and shoot people.
You can't just go to the 10 forward and just drink yourself to death.
No, but you can replicate a bunch of stuff.
Are there drinks there? Can you have drinks?
Yeah, you go to 10 forward?
Yeah. Is that clear? Space Force gonna be there?
No, Picard and O'Brien are the only two that are in this. Well, I mean, there are some other NPCs, but Picard and O'Brien are the only two that are modeled correctly, like the actual crew. Good movie night. Yes. I'm not really seeing the screen share on the monitor, just on the TV. Oh, in case you're curious.
Well, yeah, and it's the same spot up there too, where it's tearing, so it's got something to do with.
Here's 10 forward. Okay,
Is the room where they're playing cards like the last episode? That's
I want to say that probably works. I wish you could play 3 different setup here. I don't even know how to play that. And you can actually activate our computer.
Get a bomb? What was that? Oh, it's really nice.
What'd be a really neat mod is if like that gun guy in Houston to settle the crew down. Yeah,
That's what I was thinking about. Was that fucking shotgun?
yeah. I mean, let's see.
Like a shot the ceiling?
Yeah, and didn't set off any alarms when I did it.
Just makes me think of that episode where like O'Brien's evil, and
Yeah,
then
they're-
switch with those people,
Yeah,
and they're in there, and he's like got them as hostages or something, and he's like being mean to
crew
his wife.
lives, including a manifesto. I find it difficult to believe that the lounge would just randomly have what a bunch of ships are assigned to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been on a cruise ship before, and they had a big chart of something somewhere, and I was like, what the hell?
Also,
I
there's
just thought
a
it was-
sovereign class listed, the Excalibur. Depending on, I didn't know the sovereign class was made when before the Enterprise got destroyed. They're apparently still using a Constellation class.
Yeah, I'm guessing none of this is classified. Then you're right.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't be too hard to.
Special assignment Vulcan Science Assembly is what the Merrimack is on. Major systems upgrade the Hood. The
So-
Goddard is resupplying Starbase 434.
What are these things named after? Ajax is a Greek thing. I think it's a Greek thing. Berlin,
Yeah.
German. Bradbury, probably Ray Bradbury.
Yeah, the Charleston.
Charleston shoes.
The Excalibur is picking people up from Deep Space Nine.
Excalibur, that's King Arthur.
Probably.
Okay,
The
yeah.
Hood.
Robin Hood. No, I have no idea.
I don't know.
Merrimack, that's another thing. That's not.
Wasn't that an American destroyer
I think
back
it's a
like
real
in the
thing.
Civil War or something?
That sounds really right to me.
The Monitor, I think, is probably about the same thing.
Repulse. Okay. Thomas Paine. That's the Thomas. That's the
I
famous
just
guy.
noticed what they're doing. Look what the Pain is doing.
He's on Tibble Magic Miniature Mission all wrong. Yeah, that's not real.
Good luck. It may not still be there.
I don't know who Thomas Paine is, but it's so familiar. I think he's an economist or something. I think he's like a famous dude, like a.
There are 2 ships on Romulan neutral zone patrol: the Berlin and the Trollstein.
No, Zhukov sounds Russian to me, but it's probably just a Romulan word. Oh, Tolstoy, Russian, absolutely.
These are in alphabetical order except for where they're not.
And then Lalo.
Like this one, these 2 should be a little further up. Otherwise, it's in alphabetical order.
So wait a minute. Nebula and New Orleans. New Orleans.
I do know what the New
Mediterranean.
Orleans looks like. I do not know the Merced. I don't know the Mediterranean or the Rigel class or the Corlett. I feel like I recognize the Bradbury class, although it is prototype apparently.
Just seems weird.
And I know what the Apollo class is. Computer course down here somewhere.
Mediterranean class. This is so weird.
I think the Mediterranean class is another one. I think. Okay. I think the Mediterranean class is like a small scout ship. I can't go in that turbo with.
Was that the guy that's just like afraid of everything? Barclay or whatever?
Yeah, I guess so.
He's just like, I see someone coming. I'm just gonna stand still in the corner.
The annoying thing about this is I get so lost.
Wait, so how many more NPCs would there be if you had them on?
There'd be plenty wandering the corridor. Oh, actually, they're on right now. That probably was what's already
That's why I
right.
keep seeing them. I was like, there's-
Otherwise, they'd just be like at terminals and such.
Yeah.
Nope, that's the other door to forward. So where the heck is? You know what? I'm picking the turbolistic computer phone because I don't want to.
I wonder if they could import all this map data into like a Doom wave level.
That'd be
You know,
interesting.
on the ship.
This is made in the Unreal 5 engine, so it wouldn't make...
Oh, then you can put it on there.
Yeah.
It'd be an interesting multiplayer when you're going up and down like elevators. Like,
Yeah.
I'll be there in a little while.
Eventually, assuming you don't get lost. Like I said, I keep getting lost doing this. There we go.
Is it one of those things you can play with a VR thing if you wanted to?
Yeah, it is. I don't have it with this stuff. But, you know, the computer core doesn't look like much. Really narrow corridor. Oh! I didn't know this was in here. Like, I honestly hadn't been in this room. I'm guessing the other 4 are the same. Or the 3. None of these are the computer core that you actually saw, though. Remember that
I don't
episode?
remember what it looks like right now.
They cleansed part of the core of the nanites that Wesley created. But none of these are that. Access denied, apparently.
When you say computer core and all that, all I think about is like 2001: Space Odyssey, where they popped it. And I think it is similar, but I don't remember.
I want to guess it says, you know, those are all the same. I do like the sound effects on these doors, and they kept the big doors different. Remember, the cargo bay and the shuttle bay doors always had that bigger that noise. And of course, you got, for some reason, you just got a little lounge over here.
Do they have any bathrooms?
Not that you can go in, which is disappointing.
Because they don't want to have to explain how the bathrooms work. Because it's never in the show.
Yeah.
They have to make something up. Like 3 seashells, you know?
Yeah.
You go in there.
And I'm lost again. Let's go this way. Trying to find a turbo lift. I swear, if I find my way back to 10 forward. Hey, what's over here? It's a wonder nobody got lost when they first came on this dang ship. You know?
Yeah.
You'd never seen it's in whatever for a week.
I'm sure people did get lost.
Okay, where do we want to go now? You want to go to the shuttle, the main shuttle bay, since you never actually saw it on the show?
Sure.
Just the one that you see on the ship that you never actually see it launch out of.
So, in the show, though, they only have 2 hallways. Right? Just walk back and forth
Yeah,
the
pretty
same hallways
much.
all the time. So, showing them get lost would be amazing.
I think there was 1 or 2 episodes where some sort of disruption caused them to like wind up on in different sections that they weren't going through.
I do feel like somebody took a long time getting something.
Yeah.
I think.
And I also remember, I'm pretty sure there was once like they had somebody that was like they left on deck, or they were walking around on deck 3 and they wound up on deck 8 because of some sort of disruption. But this is the main shuttle bay that you never actually saw. Yeah, you can get in that shuttle, there's a lot of people. And you can see why I thought about this design after the galaxy collapsed. Yes, it does. Just swing around and get this one. You the course to a predetermined location. The most you can do while at that location is basically rotate it. So let's see if I can get that thing here. This is not working. If I get the head in, I can at least walk through the force field. There it goes. Let's see. There's a bell around here somewhere. Oh, you can also take these out, but you don't actually get to stand inside them. Well, I don't remember how to actually open the door. Nice little thing. Oh, it's
Lindbergh.
oh yeah, they name a lot of them have names on them. Work B. Where is that name bell?
Isn't it Charles Lindbergh? Isn't that the famous guy that flew around the world or something?
I believe so.
Or something?
I really wish. Oh, there's the bell.
Lindbergh took a chance. Lindbergh took. Oh my god.
I wish you could take these guys out. These are like the weirdest looking shuttles in Star Trek. Don't you think?
Yeah. It looks like Samus Aran's helmet mixed with like a frog.
It's the yeah. Just, let's see if I can't find me a turbo left. Oh, that's not one. Oh, there's a flight deck up here. I have no idea why there was a bell in the shuttle bay, but first.
It's like a Captain Keys or whatever. They have really good.
Flight planning. There's pilot cloud.
Something's going on.
What?
I don't know. Just give me 1 second.
Physics lab.
My brother's sending me these texts, but I don't know what they're about.
Ah, here's the control room. Look, they actually get seats. Nobody else does.
I'm blowing up over here. What's happening to me? Sorry, I didn't mean to turn my devices off.
Okay, now I just need to figure out what a turbo lift is. Turbo lift. Where do you want to go next?
The one right above the engineering.
Self-control?
Is that the one right above? Okay, yeah. Who controls the Mesa?
This was only shown like once in the show. Kick tape. But it was like there was a murder or something, and they had to check out the nacelle control room. I don't know why they needed to check it out. But apparently there had been a murder back before it was launched. Which I don't know how that goes unsolved that long in Starfleet. It's just such a noise. Oh, hey. It says danger. This takes That's the inside of the nacelle, I guess. Okay, I can walk on it, but I can't jump over it.
This is annoying.
Now, if I had done
Everyone always leaves me alone all the time. So.
that before I... Now I get it. I wonder if you can open this. There's a panel that's come off in here. Okay, so the Jeffrey 2 door opens in, but you can't actually climb it, which is annoying. So, what sounds next? Good next.
Whatever's right above the nacelle.
So we're working our way
I
up.
like to do it in order, yeah. But I don't think we'll be able to do it all.
Is there a place that on the ship you want to go in particular? You can think of?
Oh, we already...
Yeah. But we haven't gone to 9 forward.
Is that a bar?
Yes, actually. Okay, so this will be another shuttle bay in the brig, I
Can you
think?
go to the captain's quarters?
Yes, you can.
Does it have like his stuff laying around, like his vase and stuff?
You can play the flute. Here's the brig.
You can go to Deanna Troy's quarters?
No, which is disappointing. I can deactivate the first build for the brig. Now I'm going to turn on some NPCs. Take this.
Who set the alarm? Did they just know something happened?
I guess weapons did some other shit. Oh, the shuttle bay is over here. This is the shuttle bay you usually see. Let's see here, open the door.
Shuttle bay force field activated.
That's one of the cargo bays, which unfortunately you can't go to now that I think about it. I like to use the tractor beam to throw people out the force field. But then if you actually deactivate the force field,
You're holding up good though.
yeah, I know. Also, this is the other shuttle you can go in. I'll just show you. You can warp the Enterprise to Deep Space 9 and you'll dock. And you can fly around Deep Space 9, but that's about it. Now, where the heck is that turbo lift? Keep changing the speed I'm moving. Okay, so... Sick bay and the holodecks. Overflow ICU, reception area, trauma stasis unit, sick bay computer facility. Which I think I never realized sick bay had its own dedicated computer facility. But it makes sense.
Where's the vending machines?
And the gelato machine. That's too much while reloaded. Okay, right. Dang it, I'm not moving. The holodecks basically just show you recreations of the different versions of the bridge you see. So like you've got the all good Snake bridge, all that stuff. So we'll skip that probably. Because it's just like, or I could just pull them up and we can look without walking around. Okay, yeah. They need that. So, okay, that door. Nope, not that door. Nope, not that door.
I think I would put a lot of sick bays all around the ship.
I thought I turned these guys on.
Because I mean, transporting people to sick bay.
I think
they'll
there's
die
at least
on the way
two.
there.
Yeah. This is sick thing. What's even more fun than the phaser? It's more fun
Fun for you.
But this is really the only place you can go and sit there. Got Dr. Pressures. Apparently she has a phaser for some reason. You know, those healing medics and their weapons.
Hey, you gotta be able to defend all those people on the planet.
I bet part of the reason the frame rate's low is because it's having to duplicate it. Putting in excess, bunch of force fields. We'll take a peek on the other bridges real quick. It rubber bands you sometimes because it has to load.
Oh my god.
For being on the same deck, it takes a while, doesn't it? Join Starfleet. You too can get lost on a Galaxy-class starship. Okay. So let's start off with the original
Program
bridge.
complete. Enter when ready. Program complete. Enter when ready.
Yeah, that was
We decided movie lighting was the way to go.
the doors are different colors. I need to watch and figure out at what point the doors changed colors. And then we've got yesterday's
Program
Enterprise.
complete.
So
Enter when
more
ready.
four-footing Enterprise. Kind of like this one better. It is a bit for the aggressive. And we've got
Program complete. Enter when ready.
Again, they decided there was a reason to change the door. What I find interesting is this like break and attack. Seems like it makes more sense to have it keep going like normal. Finally, we've got
Program complete. Enter when ready.
Lockwood Gray.
Yeah. I think the movie is darker than this. But it's still not, yeah.
Okay, what do we got next? After the, let's see, we did 10 forward, so 9 forward and stellar cartography. See if I can actually drop us off at 9 forward. I'm honestly disappointed with stellar cartography because you can't actually pull up any maps.
You would say it's less than stellar.
Yes, I would. Wow, that was.
Hey, you had a really good one. Coworkers.
It was the penguin thing. Oh, Benjamin Franklin.
Because he's a penguin. Benjamin Franklin. So stupid.
Okay, now let's see if I can actually figure out where we're going here. Let's go. They don't do a very good job of storing the weapons.
It's always having trouble like that.
Yes. Look at this. There's just a phaser rifle laying on the floor. Somebody can pick it up and like just, start shooting everyone.
That's a leftover from the Unreal Engine. There's weapons laying on the floor. That's the way you do it in video games.
Yeah. Oh, here's 9 forward. I kind of like the looks looks a 9 forward over 10 forward. Feels more relaxed for some reason. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know. It's darker though, isn't it? I mean,
A little bit.
I don't know.
But 9 forward feels more self-serve than 10 forward does. Now I just need to figure out where the dang stellar cartography is.
What are you trying to say? You just want to go outside, don't you? You ever been outside before?
Yes, she has actually. Okay, it's not this way. It doesn't drop you off next to stellar cartography, which is annoying. Ah, here it is. See what I mean? It's a little disappointing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just like being outside.
You can't even walk off, and you can't like use the console to pull up like show me the blank system. I don't understand what the point of having heavy duty doors is. Like, is there something about stellar cartography that needs a better door than just like everything else?
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't want someone to break in there and start making maps.
Yeah. Turbo lift trio. Nicholas the one we came out of. Okay, so next we've got Picard's quarters and the battle bridge. So you want to start at his quarters or start at the battle bridge?
I'm going to go to his place. Wait, you got two things.
I guess there's an elevator on either side. Because when you're the captain, you have easy access to your quarters, despite the fact every elevator goes everywhere. But maybe you want to go in through the north door today.
Always vary your route back to your quarters.
Yeah. Just like we have to vary our routes to the bank for the deposit, even though they're literally a block away. And how many routes can you possibly take to go a block?
No, you know, like you gotta have it there by 10:30, but take it at a different time every day. Well, it's gonna get there between 9:30 and 10:30 every day. So
here's his quarters. It can't be that big of a bag.
Either you're big, like a huge guy, or that. Oh no, dude, your feet are gonna hang off the end of that thing.
No kidding. That's the closest we get to seeing the bathroom.
Is it a sink?
Yes, I think.
It's like a hotel. You go in, you can't figure out how anything works.
Yeah. Which actually, come to think of it, whenever we went into the brig, all it had was a sink.
In the future, all waste is self-disposing.
I just threw his computer. Also, he has a phaser on his desk as well.
Man, look at those balls.
But you can do this.
Oh my god, yeah. That guy needs washes.
I'm just going to drop this fluid out here. Okay. Then we got to get back into the turbo lift to go back to Battle Bridge. Apparently I'm in a different turbo. Which actually, if I recall right, only one turbo lift goes to the Battle Bridge. Which I hope this isn't accurate as to how to get to the Battle Bridge, because there are no doors that lead from the Battle Bridge into the rest of the ship. Which, if that's the case, how do you, after the separation, how do you get to the rest of the ship if you're in the Battle Bridge? Are you just confined there?
I have no idea. Whole spine.
I was noticing that. What is it? Okay, it's like we needed filler. How about whole spine conduit? Conference room and phaser maintenance. But here's the battle bridge, which I think was just a redress of one of the extra original series movie bridges, wasn't it?
Possibly, yeah.
Like the last one they used. And over here we have auxiliary control, turbo lift, another turbo lift. And this is honestly my favorite part of the battle bridge. The emergency ready room.
That door's all stuffed up too.
But from here, you can also do it while like right here. Where's this one coming from? Or that one? I can understand some of them that have like coming from the back and a little further over, maybe from the cell. But some of these just yeah, we got instant Jeffrey just leaning out the window. Oh, hey, there's another trailer right there. They're really good at keeping the weapons on there. I thought the second they're now going Arboretum. So it's basically, you know, the greenhouse.
Is that how you actually pronounce that?
I believe so.
That's how Homer Simpson pronounced it. Arboretum. It's kind of arboretum. Like it was.
Well, like if you have this nice little sitting area. You know, if you wanted to go to the park on your spaceship. But I do like it, you can jump in the water. But there's no water sound when you're in it.
There was slight water sound. Oh no.
Yeah, this deck's kind of disappointing.
Plants and
There are a lot of astrophysics labs. Just because they need labels for the doors. Let's see here. We already went to the shuttle bay. We've been to the transporter room.
Why are you so soft? Go there.
So, want to go to wharf data? These places would go onto the bridge.
Let's go to the bridge.
Which end do you want to come out on?
I don't know.
Let's go.
I don't know where bow or aft is.
Bow is forward, aft is back. Yeah, one of the first things I did when I found a phaser was I went phaser Picard. He's in the ready room. Actually, no, I went through everything around in his ready room and phaser. Oh. Oh, he's not in here, so people didn't see it. But basically, you have to pick up everything but that. So I literally was like, I just threw everything I could around. Like,
What's the name of that thing?
this?
No, the other one.
I think I just.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know.
Is that Master Chef from Halo? That's that thing, isn't it? That he breaks in that movie?
I don't know.
I forgot what it's called.
I still love this painting, don't you?
Yeah, that's pretty
Like,
neat.
if I could have that painting, I would have it. Also, supposedly there's a bathroom over here, but it's never shown. The NPC is what it's kind of. Like they don't get weird. Most people do, so. It sounds like a game. So the tactical console. Yeah, no kidding. Which honestly, this is a bad design. Chief of Security standing right here has to basically lunge over anytime something happens. Obviously off in the cell. I mean, that one I'm not quite sure where. And here you've got the observation lounge. Also, before I show you that, you apparently have deck 1 lower.
the upper deck down to the lower deck. Yeah.
But it's part. It's from what I read, it's actually part of deck 2. But the bridge module is insertable, so it's like self-contained. So it has its own life support system and everything, so you can eject the module. But so it would make sense that the observation lounge, there's a way to get to it other than the bridge. If you're bringing like an enemy on board to talk, you don't want them to see. Even though, how many times do they just let somebody walk across the bridge?
Not all the time. Not all
Yeah,
the
pretty
time.
much. Yeah, these are just randomly. One of those will probably be whoever we're supposed to be. Cargo transport officer. Can you imagine having that job? Oh, I take it back. The manifest officer is worse.
The green guy, the drunk.
Damage control officer.
All
What does
those-
he do?
All those guys look really suspicious to me.
Yes, they do. They look like they should. He's the only one that actually seems like he has a reasonable job.
They still look like Russian spies, though. They're like in the dark with dark shadows around their eyes.
Yeah.
The worst ID badges, you know.
But if you're curious, here we go. We're already in Jupiter. We'll go to Deep Space Nine. Take us about a minute 10. Look, the debris comes with us. That's going to be something weird.
You know, back when I was in the academy, we would follow every toast with a song. It's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Cheer up, my lads, come cheer up, my lads. 'Tis better to have loved and lost. 'Tis better to have loved and lost. Captain Jean-Luc Picard, than never to have loved at all. To the Federation starship, come cheer up, my lads.
There we go. Coming in and docking Deep Space Nine.
That would have been a good use.
So you don't get into cell view. But for the last thing, want to take a shuttle out and look at Deep Space Nine?
Okay. I don't know what keeps doing this. Is it a big weird thing?
It's that weird like crab-shaped thing.
I barely remember. I just didn't. Yeah. It looks like a. Yeah.
Let's go to Shuttle Bay 2. Take the shuttle out of there rather than. Shuttle Bay 1 will glitch if you leave it too long, so you can't actually go back in it and land. I swear it takes longer depending on what deck you're going to, which I mean is realistic but annoying. Okay. So I think it's over here. I actually tried to position the shuttle so I could get up there and it didn't work.
Shuttle Bay force field activated.
You're. Okay. That is a bad design for a door. It could crush you so easily.
It basically did.
break the necks or
There's the fun. It's fun. It's not fun. Like team-based diet is not fun. See our speed now. See it almost 16 centimeters a second, which I can almost believe with how fast it seems like we're going. Okay, baby. Much better angle just watching from, isn't it? Yeah. Plus, you didn't really get the sense that it was separating. So, what do you think of the Star Drive section without the saucer? Like that little lid that it has? I feel like it looks weird.
It's gotta have something.
Well, it's the docking port, but it's not lined up with the docking port.
Was that a big zipper up there? Or not?
There's a major tree. Because, you know, it just took the two biggest ones on the ship. Where, no, that's not true. There it is.
One that you couldn't fire if it was attached.
Yeah.
Because if you did, it would. Yeah.
And down here, you can see torpedo. And the RCS thrusters are these little things in the black and right there. And just for the heck of it, before we end this, I'm going to stand in the shot. So this will require some strategic angling of the shot. There we go. Remember I was talking about how you can stand outside?